nation favorite Orange is the New Black is back for a brand new season, and right now we're joined by some of the fabulous ladies of Litchfield. Please welcome Laura Prepon, Adrienne Seymour, and Kate Mulgrew. Siéntase. So, Laura, you play Alex on Orange is the New Black. The 4th season premiered on Friday, and the fans went berserk.
Yeah.
You've been on a hit show before, that 70s show, so why do you think people are why do you think they just can't get enough of this show?
Honestly, what I've always thought was, you know, the show, you always have to relate to the characters. And, you know, on 70s show, everyone related to the characters on the show. And it's the same with Orange. I mean, there's so many incredible characters, and there's someone for everyone to grab onto and relate to. And, you know, we tell these incredible stories, and it's just awesome. People just love it. It's great. Thank you, guys. You know?
Adrienne, you play Black Cindy.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, her new name is Tova. Let's go.
Okay, we're going to go with Tova then.
Shalom. Shalom, everyone.
And you guys, you had a huge party to celebrate the premiere. We're all used to seeing you guys in orange garb, no makeup. It's what they do in prison. Was it neat to see everyone? Because I actually was impressed to see, I'm used to seeing you guys on the show.
Well, I'm used to seeing these ladies now, whether in their prison garb or in their beautiful get-ups as they are now. But some of the newer characters that you guys will be introduced to this season, it was hard to see them outside of the prison garb. And I was having this conversation. It was myself, Cindy Holland, and this other young lady named Kelly. And we were just talking. And I'm thinking she's asking, you know, just congratulating me on the show. She's a fan and all this kind of stuff. And I said, well, thank you so much for enjoying the show. And she was like, yeah, I can't wait to get back to the new season. I was like, wait, who are you again? And I was literally talking to the character that plays Sankey on the show, and I didn't realize, because I mean, she has like straight blonde hair, and she has this like, on the show, she has like a lower pitched kind of New Yorker voice, but now it's like, she kind of talks up here, and it's like, I'm Kelly, you know, you remember me? I'm like, you're Sankey. So that threw me off for a second.
Well, Kate, you are so fantastic as the Russian cook. Oh my God. As Red, recently Martha Stewart, who spent a little time in a federal penitentiary, she threw a little shade because she told Chelsea Handler that the show is just not as good as the real thing, and that in her experience, the real characters are better. Would you care to challenge her on that?
She's an interesting study, Martha Stewart. And evidently a mass of contradictions. However, I can assure you that if Red were to confront her in the kitchen at Litchfield,
What would she say?
she'd set her straight but fast.
Which I would say someone probably did while she was in. Well,
Do you think?
Well, yes, because you know, you come in as somebody else, and somebody says, no, these are the rules here.
Well, what would Red
That's
say?
how that
What
works.
would Red say to Martha?
That was clean.
I think she
That
would
you
just
can
say,
say.
watch your step. But she's getting away with how many of you have seen season 4? She's getting away with a lot.
She is.
Our
She
Judy
is.
King.
Yes, yes.
You know?
Yes.
So I'm not entirely sure how she would be confronted.
No, you know, she give that look. That red look. Go ahead, baby.
Sorry, I was going to say, should I call you Tova? Is it?
Well, sure.
That's really what I want to. That's what I want to do right now.
Okay,
so
Tova it is, yes.
Now there are plenty of funny moments on the season, but you guys address so many. There are dark moments, heavy issues. How do you guys keep it light? Like, how do you lighten it up and come back from that? Is there playing around?
A lot of dogs running up and down the hallway. There's this hallway where a lot of the cast is, and everyone always brings their dogs to set, and they're running all over the place.
Oh,
and
I love that.
you know, we go in and get a hair touch-up. There's like 3 dogs in this one room.
And Laura likes to play chat roulette.
Okay, all right.
She likes to get on the chat roulette.
I mean,
and talk to people.
One time, sometimes they be really cool people. One time I was talking to this group of military guys who were like, you know, overseas, and it was awesome because they were like, we miss home so much, and we were all chatting, and it was fun.
And of course, if you have this face to see,
They weren't expecting that.
Thanks, girl.
Some people get lucky when playing.
But we all did chat roulette one day. There were like 6 of us around the dressing room table.
and we were just, I think it was in my, I don't know if it was
Yeah,
I miss everything.
I think it was in your dressing room, and there were like 6 of us around the
Laura
computer.
used her anonymous email account, and we were like trolling the internet trying to find some people, and then all of a sudden this guy like pops up on the screen, and we were so scared we just jumped back. We were like, whoa, there's somebody actually on the
I
other
would say
side
there's
of that.
not laughs on the set.
There are? Or
No, there are not.
Okay.
It's very disciplined, wouldn't you say? Professional set?
Yeah, when we're on set and we're
When
working
I'm
on
on
you,
set.
we're...
When you're
yeah,
dealing with a genius like Genji Cohen, believe me, you want to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we're on set, I mean, that's the other thing too, is we all support each other so much, and it's just so, the material we get to act is so incredible, and it's great that we're all so comfortable with each other, and we know that we're going to have each other's
The
backs.
stakes are high, don't you feel?
Totally.
All the time.
It's a serious show about a serious matter.
With a sardonic undertone.
with a
Yeah.
sardonic undertone.
Somebody's
And
always slipping
Like
on the banana.
life. Like life.
Like life.
Just like life. That's what you capture so beautifully, so inimitably.
Yeah. And Adrienne, I have a question for you because, you know, we're living in a time where some states are prohibiting transgender people from using specific bathrooms. North Carolina, I'm talking to you. And you have such a diverse cast. It's been so groundbreaking, including one of the most prominent transgender actresses out there, Laverne Cox, Sophia. Incredible. And one of the storylines focuses on her struggles with being accepted within the prison system. And what do you hope to achieve with that kind of storyline?
I hope that we get to a place where it's not, and I don't know if this is the politically correct thing to say, but where it's not necessarily a conversation anymore, that we can really embrace each other for who we are and not, by what we feel, whether it's our religious proclivities or, government or whatever, our families say, it's who we identify with. And I think, I feel like authenticity is like the new thing. Like everyone wants to live their authentic life. And I feel that, we should just do that and let the individual be themselves and not judge them for who they are or who they want to be or what they want to be.
Well, it's interesting.
Because it's not my place.
Because we know that Laverne on the show is a transgender person.
Right.
But Laverne is in a woman's prison.
Right.
So
and that still is another
and
fight that we're fighting.
That is that's part of the conversation.
Absolutely.
Because
As it would be.
where would you couldn't put Laverne's character in a man's prison.
Exactly.
You
Even
just
though they
couldn't do
are,
it.
though.
Yes,
Even though they are.
But clearly it needs to change.
Absolutely. I visited a prison last year in Atlanta and got to go to the different sections. And they did have I think they called it an alternative section for individuals. And that, I think, is a safer approach for those individuals, but I still think, we still need to continue pushing past that.
It's going to take a long time.
Well, it's like everything in our country. If you don't
Because
know,
we're such a young country,
we're babies.
Yes.
We're a baby country, and so we're learning along with everybody else. So everybody has to take a beat and say, okay, this is new to me, it's new to you. We got to work through this.
Why do we move to hostility so quickly?
Yeah.
Because it's the easiest thing. It's easier to yell than to listen.
Anger is the easiest emotion.
It is.
Happiness is the hardest one.
It's true. Look,
Happiness is the hard
I'm
one?
happy.
Yes.
People ask
More than love?
No.
Love, now we can talk about love.
Well, lust is the fastest thing.
Lust
I
is
love
really
like that. But that's just me.
Lust is a form of hostility.
We'll have to talk. Well, this is one of the deepest women in the world. I know we got to go. Thank you guys for coming. Please come again. Come as often as you want to. Season 4 of Orange is the New Black is available on Netflix now, and we'll be right back.